I implemented a new feature in my LMS to do keyword research before content creation. And this is the result for my new site, has less than a month. And here, as you see, for a site that doesn't have any backlink, there is no external backlink to this site. And in the Google search, the average position for these two keywords, for example, that I used, this keyword research tool I implemented, is 2 and 4. This is crazy result for a new site and for a field that there is a lot of competition here. So to show you how it works out is I go to the learning management system and we have a section called keyword research. Here, I just add some seed keyword that I can use that to create long tail keyword. So for example, I say prompt engineering and generate keyword. What it does, it's using web agents to go and search the web and find using APIs with some SEO tools to find this result that we are seeing here. The number of keywords, estimated monthly search volume, the competition level, and the user intent. So this will be really useful that what type of content I should create for these keywords. But the next step is generating long tail keyword for my content. For example, there is low to medium prompt engineering example, for example. This is informational content. So I click here, what it does in the background is going and search for long tail keyword. Right now this is empty here, but when it gets filled and we receive the result back, it's filled the table here. So it's giving me more information, how to create effective prompt engineering, best prompt engineering example for beginners, etc. So it's giving me some ideas what type of content should I create. So next step is I want to get more keywords, more and more keywords to be able to write my content. So let's pick one that difficulty is not high. So this is really important step for rank high, like what I've done for these keywords, is picking low to medium competition level, but the ones that they have high or average monthly search volume. Same for long tail keywords. So these are medium, most of them. And well, the first one doesn't make too much sense how to create effective prompt engineering. I prefer best prompt engineering example for beginners. This looks better to me. So I'm going to pick this one. And what it does, it's filling its source with more keywords. So one important and interesting step we have here is create content. What it does, it's generate the full content for me using AI. I'm not going to run that because it takes maybe a couple of minutes and it's going to add some cost for me in my AI integration, but it actually generates the content for me, which will be the foundation for my editing. I'm not going to publish that content, but I use AI to generate that content. I go through the content, edit that, add visuals, videos, etc., to make that ready for publishing. So the end result of that was really good for this site. As you see, this is for past 28 days. It doesn't have even 1 month and has good result for me. That number of clicks is raising and number of impressions are on 500 impressions a day in general. And for example, I did this research for anything Airbnb and found this is really good. And in a day or two, it got 5 or 6 clicks. There is other integration I will show you later on with Search Console. So if I use sorting by number of clicks, this is the topic I was talking about. And this is fairly new content. If I go to the blogs section of my site and look for Airbnb, you see this is July 14 and today is July 18. So in 8 days, it got 6 clicks, I guess. But this content that has 8 clicks, LLM prompt engineering, was generated, I don't have the date here. So I go back here, but it updated on July 14, but it's at least 3 weeks old. But this is the update date, but it's at least 3 weeks old. So it outperformed this old content using the process I showed you.